Hello. Jack, come up.
I'm sorry, I have to go back to my room because I forgot my.
Bang, aduh nggak lihat. Halo Bang, Mr. Beko.
Halo, 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 halo.
Iya ini saya udah masuk.
Ya udah, jadi host sebelum ya, co-host ya.
Co-host aja dulu. Hostnya Bang Mr. Beko aja dulu.
Oke, co-host sudah.
Oke.
Nah, ini udah kelihatan kan? Ini saya pakai ini loh. Nah.
Bagus
Halo.
nih. Wah,
Halo.
keren.
Halo, kedengaran kan?
Kedengeran banget, jelas. Aduh, sorry, aku lagi di luar.
Ya, ini sih. Oke, thank you ya.
Iya, thank you.
Oke.
Sorry aku off cam.
Oke, udah. Di sini
Udah.
nih Rasha di sini nih Rasha.
Keren banget ini tampilannya Bang, udah.
Udah ya? Ya
Yes.
udah. Oke, wait. Wait. Udah aman ya? Saya share screen dulu ya. Ini ya, mana? Ini ya. Ini ya. Ini ya. Itu ya. Ada enggak?
Udah oke Bang, kedengeran Bang. Siap, bagus.
Teknik komputer
Tapi jangan dulu ya.
Bang, ya ini udah recording. Mau di pause aja dulu.
Apa?
jaringan akses.
Ini udah recording.
Gak apa-apa nanti yang gini-gini nanti dipotong ya sebelum dimasukkan di YouTube kan?
Oh iya, oke. Atau mau aku pause aja dulu?
Dirimu kemana?
Yang bukan hanya menghasilkan lulusan
Ini,
yang dapat
di
bersaing
sini.
di dunia ini.
Maksudnya
Ya,
mau
pause aja
di pause dulu.
Hello. Check. Is my voice clear? Check. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's clear.
Yeah, it's clear.
Yes.
I want all of you. I want all of you to be active in this event, and I hope very much all of you can open your camera or on your camera, please. Switch on your camera, please. And then we would like to understand each other about this. And so we have here we have our speaker Salma Shahawi. Hello, Miss Salma.
Hello, everyone. Hi.
I'll turn on my camera just 1 minute. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Hi.
Hello, Miss. How are you?
Hi.
Okay.
Hello.
What is the weather in
Shawawi.
Hello. Yes, hello.
Okay.
Hi.
Could you all to open or switch on your camera, please?
Hello.
Hi.
Yes. Could you all to open your camera, please? Because we would like to understand each other about us. Yeah. So we need to understand each other and we need to know each other because we have, although we are from Indonesia, Miss, we have from so many parts. Yeah, exactly. Like me, yeah, I'm from Madura Island. Yeah, but I'd like to know about all of you. Yeah, where are you from? Yeah, so we have Miss Sarah Alami also. Hello, Miss Sarah.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Sarah.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you, Miss. So you know, actually, for today we have two kinds of best speaker, yeah, best teacher, Sama Sahawi and Sarah Alami. Welcome to. I'd like to say welcome to our webinar, Miss, in VLC Indonesia. Yeah, yeah, Mr. Bako. Mr. Bako, hello, Mr. Bako.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I think you have problem with your sound, Mister. You have problem with your sound, maybe, Mr. Rasa or Bro Rasa, you can use the handset. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay. Okay, Mister. Thank you, Mister.
Wow. Hello. Teacher Salma. Sawawi. How are you?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
Mr. Baku.
Nice to meet you. Finally, actually, this is the first time I talk to you directly. Actually, with my best father, we can select that Sarah Alami from Iran. Hi, I'm Mr. Bako. It's always message you and sometimes phone you, and also Salma Sahawi. Salma Sahawi, yes.
Yes,
Yes.
that's true.
Yeah, sometimes I say Salma Sahawi. Yeah. We have some minutes left. Okay. What about you, Sarah Alami in Iran? Okay.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baku, your voice is really weak for me. I don't know if it is.
It's really big.
Yeah, I can't hear you well.
Wow. Really? One. What about you, Salma Sahawi?
Yeah, I can hear you well.
Wow.
But yeah, it's fine.
Sarah Alami, maybe you have to use a microphone or a headset.
Actually, it is getting better, I think. It might be, yeah, got better.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, that's better.
I'm sorry, just you can give me a moment, just 1 minute. I'm going to fix something. Just 1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay. Okay.
Hold on. Sarah Alami, how's it going there in Iran? Have you come to Indonesia?
Actually, everything is okay. You know, we are just living our life. We are trying to cope with the pandemic, with coronavirus, and you know, life goes on.
Wow. So, what's every place that you have heard before in about Indonesia, like maybe Bali, like Jakarta, like I don't know exactly. I can hear you. I'm mute.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. I wanted to know if I couldn't hear your question, sorry, but am I going to be the first presenter or the second?
The second one. Actually, I asked you what's the favorite place that you ever know before about Indonesia, like Bali, Jakarta, maybe Sumatra, Indonesia. No.
I'm really sorry. I still have problem with the voice. Let me just leave the leave and come back again. It might get better. Sorry.
Hello. Indonesia. So back to Jupri.
Yes, Mr. Wait, I prepared my background. Yeah, I'd like to start. I'd like to what is that? I'd like to try my VLC background. Yeah. So because I never use this, just waiting for a moment.
Yeah, I can hear.
VLC-Indonesia. Okay.
What's that song?
Hello, Bro Jupri.
Hello, I'm really sorry.
Oh,
I'm really sorry. I'm just like, yeah, it's fine now. I'm really sorry.
okay. Teacher Sarah.
Yes, you're so. Oh, you're saying Sarah. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
You're speaking to me. Yes. If yes.
Yeah, I'm speaking to you.
Okay. Yes, I can hear you well.
Okay. So actually, what about you today, Salma Shawi?
Yeah, everything's great. It's very early morning, Saturday in Saudi Arabia right now. It's like 8:30.
Do you want
It's a day off.
Here? Do you want to greet all the participants here?
I'm sorry?
Do you want to greet all the participants here?
Of course, of course. Hi, everyone. Hi, I'm really happy that I'm meeting you all. My name, hi. my name is Salma Shahawi, and I'm from Egypt, but right now I'm living in Saudi Arabia, Jeddah. Yes.
Wow. And then before that, I would like to ask to all the participants, please open your camera and using VLC-Indonesia brand. Once more, please open your camera because we have the expert here from Iran and Egypt. Wow. Hello, Sarah. Can you hear me?
Hello again. I'm really sorry. I don't know why my headset and my headphone, they don't work. So I'm trying to do my best to hear you well. So if sometimes I couldn't hear you and I ask for repetition, beg my pardon, please.
Okay, it's okay, my sister. Okay, who wants to speak? Russia, how are you, Russia?
Hello, Mr. Bako. I'm great. How are you?
I am fine too. Do you want to say something to the expert today with Salma Shahawi and Sarah Alami?
Yes, actually. Hello, Miss Salma Shahawi. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm actually great. I'm happy today. Thank you so much for
Do you know,
joining.
Salma, I want to say something to you, all the participants. You know, from Russia, I gotta get information. He never get English course. He just watching the YouTube, but his accent is like a native speaker actually. Wow, amazing! Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much, Mr. Bako.
He is still a student of junior high school in one of the famous school in Indonesia. Wow. What do you think about Shara Alami?
What?
Hello, Shara Alami?
Yes, he's actually I know about her, like she's like a English trainer, like I read, I think right.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Okay, so Miss Sarah Alami, how are you?
Hello, how are you doing? I'm very well, thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Great, that's great. Yes, thank you very much. Excuse me.
Yeah, you can answer.
Okay. I'm so sorry, Mister. And I'm so sorry for all because I get trouble with with my computer, exactly with my laptop. Yeah, exactly. So now, when I would like to choose the background of VLC-Indonesia, I get trouble with it. Yeah, I was leaving for this, yeah, for this meeting. I'm sorry because I can use this. I don't know what does it happen. Tonight just now, yeah, last night I have already tried. I would like to I have already tried the background, yeah, in VLC-Indonesian background. So because I got trouble with it, I'm so sorry because I don't use this as good as possible. Okay. Well, we have now we are on 12:35 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes left. We would like to start our meeting. Yeah. So now we have 49. Yeah, 49, and we have connection between with our two best speaker, exactly two best
Thank
teacher,
you. Thank
Miss
you. That's
Sarah
nice of
Alami
you.
and yeah, Miss Sarah Alami and Miss Salma Sahawi. Yeah. Nice to meet you, Miss.
Thank you. That's nice of you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay. So, this is the first time for me also. Yeah. Mr. Beko said that it is the first time for Mr. Beko. Exactly for me. It is the first time also for me, yeah, to meet
You're
in
doing
this
great.
meeting.
You're doing
Yeah.
great.
Okay. I'm very much for all of you. Yeah. For all of you, exactly. For all of you, especially, I'd like to say for all, yeah, for all participants, especially for Miss Sarah and for Miss Salma. To invite, I'd like to invite you. I'd like to invite you to come to Indonesia. Exactly. Yeah. Is it possible, Mr. Bako?
Actually, it's a hard question for me.
Yeah.
I'd like to visit Indonesia someday.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you have to come to Indonesia. So
Yeah. Don't worry, Miss. Don't worry. If you come to Indonesia, exactly. If you come to Indonesia, don't forget to visit my island, especially Madura Island. Hello, Madura. Yeah, exactly. So, although we are from one country, yeah, we are from Indonesia. Most of us are from Indonesia. Although we are from most of us from Indonesia, we don't know each other in face to face. Yeah, we just know in a meeting, online meeting. Yeah, exactly. So very much today's meeting. It is the first day. It is the first thing. It is be the bridge of us. Yeah, the bridge of us to keep our connection each other, to keep our connection between Indonesia and Indonesia, between Egypt, yeah, Egypt with Indonesia, and also with Iran with Indonesia. Very much. It is the first time and will be the bridge for us. Yeah, actually, it's really excited for me. Yeah, actually, I'd like to ask for all participants here. Just waiting for a moment. Yeah, we have 20. Yeah, we have 52. We have 52 of participants. So just now, the fathers of Miss Brother Asha, yeah, asked me and say to me, "Hello, where is the father, Mr. Hilman? Mr. Hilman, where is Mr. Hilman? Hello, Mr. Hilman, are you there?"
Yes, Mr. Zulfi, thank you.
Okay. Actually, I'm really happy with what is that, with the prospect of your child. Yeah, exactly, with Mr. Rasa, and I'm really happy for this collaboration. Actually, I'm really shocked with the what is that, with the progress of Mr. With Rasa, because yeah, for junior high school, he can understand well how to speak in English, the pronunciation of English. It's really exciting for me, Mr. So I'd like to see maybe the method of Mr. Beko, yeah, the method of the teachers, how to make the students of junior high school understand well about how to speak in English. Exactly. I think so, Mr.
I'm very thanks for this challenge for my sons. But actually, I can speak English good, Mr. Supri.
It's okay. Yeah. How very much later we can meet. It's not only for this meeting, Mr. Yeah. And also Rasa, Mr. Bako is not only for this meeting, but also I'd like to meet in what in right meetings, such as in offline, yeah, in offline meeting, yeah. I hope so very much. So you know we have so many participants now, yeah. Now we 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Yeah, 1 minute left. We are going to our meeting. Yeah, we are going to our meeting. 1 minute for 1 minute left.
Okay, excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah, Mister.
Okay, give me 1 minute to show to watch video teaser from all this the expert actually.
Okay. Unmute please, Mister. Unmute please.
Okay. Hello. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Mister. It's okay, but it's not clear.
Give me one, just a little bit. Can you hear me?
It's not so clear, Mister.
Okay, it's okay. I just right.
Okay. Maybe Rasa, you can unmute your yeah voice, and then Mister, you can mute your voice, and then Mister unmute. Unmute this, Mister Bako. So because I think you are very near, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The founder of VLC-Indonesia, and also I want to say hi to the Indonesian people out there. I'm really happy that I'm going to be a part of the online English training with Mr. Paco, the founder of VLC-Indonesia. I am Salma Shawi, an English teacher and content creator on YouTube and Instagram. I'm going to talk about how to learn English through movies, a technique that's going to help you learn English easily and in a simple way, on the 2nd of September 2021. Thank you and see you soon.
Hello, I am Joe Pedro. I am from the United States. This collaboration is sponsored by Mr. Bako, the founder of VLC-Indonesia. This training class is batch number 2 in September. Hello, Indonesia, and everyone else watching. My topic for today will be English pronunciation. I look forward to practicing with you. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, my name's Kira and I come from Vancouver, Canada. I'm so excited to be talking to you guys about pronunciation in the upcoming workshop. Thank you so much, Mr. Bago, for inviting me to attend this amazing workshop. Hello to everyone from VLC Indonesia, all of the Indonesians out there watching, and everybody. Thanks again.
Hey guys, how are you doing? I'm Sarah Alami, an international English teacher and teacher trainer from Iran with almost 19 years of teaching experience and also the founder of Adib Language School. I would like to thank Mr. Baku, the founder of VLC Indonesia, for inviting me to this great workshop. In my presentation, I'll be talking about how to improve your English through listening to music. It's gonna be a blast. Make sure to join us. Take care and stay safe.
Hello everyone, my name is Anna. I'm the English tutor from Russia, and I'm so happy to take part as the speaker at the Great International Language Training Marathon by Mr. Bako. Thank you so much for giving me such an amazing opportunity to share my knowledge and experience with language learners. My online masterclass starts on the 12th of September at 12:40 p.m. Indonesian time. The topic is how to learn and remember English words. So, during my online masterclass, I'm going to share some useful techniques which help you to boost vocabulary faster. See you soon.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Jupri. Bro Jupri. What's wrong?
Hello,
I
Roger.
can hear you well.
Hello, Bro Jupri. Hello, Bro Jupri. Unmute.
Hi. Hi.
Unmute, Bro Jupri.
Bro Jufri,
Okay.
okay. Now that's better.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Is it possible if we start now?
Yeah,
because
Okay,
yeah.
that's okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Well, thank you very much. I'd like to say, how are you for today? Are you fine
Hello.
today? All? How are you?
Great.
How are you?
I'm great.
Okay.
I'm
Thank you
great.
very much. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. It's really good for today, yeah, because today we have a special meeting, yeah, especially for this event. Okay, before we we are going to open our material today, our meeting for today. We have a slogan. Yeah, we have slogan of this meeting. Okay, when I say VLC Indonesia, you have to say one teacher, one book, and one thing can change the world. Yeah, one teacher, one book, and one thing can change the world. Yeah, do you understand what I mean? Understandable? Hello.
Could you repeat, please? Repeat.
I very much love you. Yeah, I very much love you. Can switch on your camera, and also you can switch on. You can unmute all of your voice, please, because I need all of you, and it is also. I need to check your spirit. Yeah, I need to check your spirit to this meeting because all my friends said that all of people said that when we like to get something, we like to get much knowledge for this for us. Yeah, of course we have to use our spirit as good as possible to get it. So before that, I'd like to check your spirit well in this for today's meeting. Okay, is it possible for you all? When I say VLC Indonesia, you have to say one teacher, one book, and one thing can change the world. Yeah, are you ready all? Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay.
Yes, ready.
Okay, switch on, please. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me start it. Okay. VLC Indonesia.
One
One teacher.
Picture.
One what?
And one thing can change.
Lupa.
Okay, it's really excited. It's really excited. Thank you very much for all everybody here up here. Okay. Before that, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Yufri. Exactly, I'm from Mother Island. Exactly, I'm from Bangkalan Agency. Now I'm still in my studying, in my process of my studying because this is the last semester of my university, and I'm from STKIP Bangkalan University in Bangkalan. Yeah, in Bangkalan, exactly in Mother Island. So actually, so participant, I'd like to say welcome back to international English training class batch 2 by VLC Indonesia in collaboration on our third day of our meeting. Wow, amazing! We really appreciate for you attending today's meeting, and let's learn English together. Yeah, for today's meeting, let's learn English together. So participant, this is really good opportunity to learn English as good as possible, as much as possible. Yeah, about English for 1 hour and 30 minutes, and we will divide it into 3 kinds of speakers for today. And today I'm not alone. I'm with Bro Rasha. Hello, Rasha.
Thanks a bunch, Bro Jeffrey. Honestly, this is my great opportunity. And hi, peeps. I'm Rasha, SI student, junior high school of Nurul Fikri Boarding School, Serang. Hello for all participants from Indonesia and special participants from abroad. I do hope that everything is okay today. Here, there are 3 sessions. The first one is the opening remarks. The second one is a presentation from speaker. And the last one is a Q&A. So what should we do next, Bro Jeffrey?
Okay, well, thank you very much, Mr. Rasa, Bro Rasa. I'd like to say Bro Rasa. So thank you very much for asking me about this. So before we go into the material for today, of course, we have so many rules to make our meeting run well as good as possible. So we know we need it as well as possible. The first is mute all the microphone of you, except the host let you speak. Yeah. And for the second one is keep the camera on. Yeah, keep the camera on. And for the third one is rename with your nickname, town, Indonesia, and nickname or country. Yeah. Example is Russia, Jakarta, Indonesia. It is from Indonesian country. Yeah, from Indonesia. Russia, Jakarta, Indonesia. What about for the other one? What about from the other country? Exactly from abroad. Yeah. This is the example. Example, choose America. Choose America. Just this. Understandable? Oh. Okay. Okay. Next, Russia.
Okay. And the number 4 is that you can ask a question in the chat room or click the raise hand, and you may ask directly to the Q&A session. And the last, there are attendees in the last 10 minutes before we finish this program. For participants that join today, please mark today's date. Also, for all participants to save a screenshot of your joining this meeting today, that later you will upload to attendance form.
Well, actually, we recommend that you own to use the background prepared. You can get it from WhatsApp group. Yeah, background of VLC Indonesia International English Training Class. But I do apologize with me because I can do this when I like to use it. I get trouble with my laptop. And so you know that's right. But hold on. Let's invite Mim or an FDS Serang Banten for opening remarks. Hello, Mrs. Arnila.
Hello, Pak Jufri.
Hello, Mrs. Arnila.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear?
Hello. How are you, Miss?
Alhamdulillah, feel good.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I'd like to say thank you very much for your participation for this meeting. So because we have limitation of times, I'd like to give you the times to Miss Arnila. Miss Arnila, the time is yours. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all participants from Indonesia, and good morning, yeah, for Miss Salma. Okay, I hope that this finds you well because it is a very good moment, yeah. Okay, first of all, I'd like to express my gratitude to VLC Indonesia for inviting me as the one who to give the opening remarks. It is such an honor for me to be here for VLC Indonesia on International Training Batch 2. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Arnila from Nurul Fikri Boarding School, Serang. I personally know Mr. Beko as the founder of VLC Indonesia. Ever since we met, I have been impressed by his personality and his life personality. That one thing that I always remember about Mr. Beko is that he always says how to give best contribution to improve the education for Indonesia, and he has done it very well with the VLC Indonesia. And in this collaboration between Nurul Fikri Boarding School Serang and VLC Indonesia for giving our students opportunity to be the host for this international webinar, for international workshop, just like we have today. Rasha is our student and he is just 7th grader. With the guidance from Mr. Beko and team, he learned to be a good host. Is that right, Rasha?
Yes, that's right. Yes, thank you for Mr. Bako for recommending me for
Drink first.
I'm sorry. Yes, I want to say thank you for Mr. Bako to recommending me as the host of VLC Indonesia English Training Class Batch 2. Thank you, Mr. Bako.
Okay, so thank you, Mr. Beko and VLC Indonesia, and thank you for the amazing speakers. I hope that all of us enjoy this moment, this session with the great speakers, Miss Sarah and Miss Sarah and Miss Salma. Well, have a good day, everyone. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, Miss Arnila. Yeah. So like Miss Arnila said just now that we are from Indonesia need to improve our English as soon as possible. Yeah. We have one example. Yeah, one example Russia from FBS. Yeah, it is the students of you. Is it right, Miss Arnila? Yeah. Of course, it's really excited for me. Yeah, it's really excited and really nice. Yeah, when we meet with Rasa for the first time, I'm really shocked with this. Yeah, with this. It's right. It's like Mr. Ko said that we have to improve our English as soon as possible. Yeah, we have to improve this as soon as possible. Well, thank you very much. I'd like to say thank you very much to Mrs. Arnila. Yeah, I'd like to say thank you very much for
Yes.
Okay. Okay, for the next one and let's enter our main session. Yeah, main session. This is really a special one because today we have two expert teachers. Yeah, I'd like to say welcome to Miss Sarah, Mrs. Sarah Alami. Hello, Miss Sarah.
Hello.
I'd like to say welcome to hello, Miss Sarah.
Hello, how are you doing?
Hello.
Thank you for having me here. It's nice to meet you.
Okay. And I'm going to read the biography of to you all about Miss Sarah. Her name is Sarah Alami. She is from Iran, and also she is English teacher and teacher trainer from Iran. Is it right, Miss?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm Sarah Alami. I'm an international English teacher and teacher trainer from Iran, and I'm really thankful to Mr. Baku for having me here and for inviting and creating such a great opportunity for us to share our knowledge and our experience with the students and other teachers in Indonesia. Thank you so much.
Okay. So because we have a limitation of time today, I'd like to give you the time, maybe 30 minutes for you, Miss, and the time is yours, please.
So I'm going to be the starter, right?
Yes, you are. You will be the first speaker. All right. Okay, time is yours, please.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Hello, everybody. I have already introduced myself, but again, here's a page about me. I'm Sarah Alami. I majored in English language translation. I'm Cambridge TKT and TESOL VLTI Australia certified. I'm a university instructor and I'm founder of Adib Language School, and it's a great honor to be here and to share my experience with you guys. Now, today I'll talk about how to improve your English through listening to music. In my presentation, we'll be talking about why to use music. What can you improve through music? Is it enough? What are the do's and don'ts? And is it important to choose target-oriented songs and how it helps the upper levels? And at the end, I'm going to introduce some resources. Now, to start with, I've got a question for you guys, and I would really appreciate if you collaborate and type your answers in the chat room. Okay, guys. Do you listen to music? Type in yes if you do. Yeah. Thank you. So only 2 people listen to music? Yeah, I'm getting more yes. Good, good. So here we have a great community of English lovers. Yeah, great. Thank you. Okay. Guys, what kind of music do you listen to? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. What kind of music do you listen to? Pop music. Great. Rap. Jazz. Awesome. Country. Good. As I see, most of you are into pop music. So let me ask an individual. So Russia, right? Your name is Russia?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So I just wanted to see if I'm pronouncing your name correctly or not. Okay. So what kind of music do you listen to?
Actually, I listen to music a lot of time, but I like pop music and like like it's making me like how to say this?
Okay.
I calm like and like I listen to music like to go to sleep.
Oh my God, thank you. So it makes you feel relaxed, huh?
Yes, like that. Yes.
Okay,
Correct.
okay. So what's your favorite song, Russia?
Actually, my favorite song. That's a difficult one actually. But I have one.
Really?
I have one. It's named like
Okay, if you don't remember the name, that's totally fine. So you've got a favorite song, right?
right, correct.
Okay, why do you like it? Can you tell me why you like it?
Because it's just like making me happy and yeah, making me like energetic and like yeah.
Good. Exactly. Great point. It makes you feel good, happy. It is fun and entertaining. Great. So let me see if there's anybody else who wants to talk. Fernanda?
Classic maybe.
Yes,
maybe.
Okay, Fernanda, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Hi, sorry. Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Okay, Fernanda, you said you like K-pop, right?
Yes, I
Korean
listen.
pop. Okay. Are you an army?
Yes, I'm army.
And I see. Good. So, why do you listen? Okay, you've got a favorite song, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why do you listen to it?
Because, for example, the music of K-pop, I feel like I'm the power woman and love myself even. The real love. And what else?
That's it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So it is something personal. It's your personal taste. You like it and you enjoy it. That's why you listen to it. Great.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
That's cool.
So now, why to use music? As your friends also mentioned, it is fun. And the best learning happens when we have fun. Actually, when you incorporate language learning into fun, activities like listening to songs and singing aloud, you won't even notice that you are picking a second language or a new language. And our brain works much better when it's happy and relaxed. Another point, it improves your mood. It keeps you motivated. And you can enjoy yourself by listening to songs and singing along without being afraid of making mistakes. So there's nobody there to judge you. You sing out, okay? And it's also easy to use. You can listen to it on your way to school or university, in the shower, in your room, almost everywhere. And you know, we can surely become bored out of repeating words and phrases, listening to narrations, dialogues, podcasts, and so on. That's why we need music to keep us motivated in our language learning process and language learning program. And it can lift up your spirits. And you know, songs are enjoyable and emotional. Our relationship with music is deep and hugely rewarding. And it is an easy habit. It is an easy habit. What do we mean by that? Familiarity with popular songs and artists gives us something to talk about in English with our friends. So when sometimes you have no idea what to talk about, musics are the best things and your favorite songs. And you know, for teens, especially 13 to 18-year-olds, it's a great way to combine their interest and learning the language. And if we want to consider the learning style, it is the best material and the best resource for auditory learners, for those who learn things better by listening. So now we're going to continue to the next step, but for now I want to ask Rasya a question. I'm going to talk to you a lot, Rasya.
Yes.
Okay. So, Rasya, you've got a favorite song, you said, right?
Right.
You don't know, you don't remember. Okay. So, I've got another question for you. What did you learn through your favorite song?
Well, I learned a lot, actually. The first one is you like inspire you, like motivations like that. Sorry, my camera. Okay. And the second one, wait a sec. Actually, it's inspire me like motivations, like making my mood like good. And the second one, actually, the last one, actually,
did you learn any new words? Did you learn any new words through that song?
I haven't heard a song in so long, but yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard.
I see. It's hard for you. Maybe it doesn't suit your level. You have to check it out.
Maybe.
Okay.
Because
So,
I hear a song just for fun, actually.
so you don't really listen to English to English songs to improve your English, huh?
I listen to it, but just like for fun, like just inspire my mood, just making me like energetic, like that. But the things I learned from that video, actually, I don't know about that.
That's okay. That's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Now I've got Siamsi. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name properly. Yeah. Can you unmute yourself? Yes or no? MCMC Makassar. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly.
Bro Jufri. Her name is Jufri.
Jufri.
Yes.
Yes, miss.
Okay, Jeffrey. So I want to ask you, okay, you also got a favorite song, right?
All right, miss.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So
my favorite song is actually I like many songs from Indonesia, from Indonesian songs, but from the from English song I like it very much. Yeah, from the Western songs, yeah, I like it very much. My favorite song is "Love Me Anywhere." Love Me Anywhere.
I see. Thank you.
Yeah.
So what did you learn through that song? What did you learn?
Actually, when I listen the music of English music, yeah, I can see I can see the pronunciation, the verses, and for the second one is sometimes in English music has the connection word, and also we can use the sometimes wanna, yeah, wanna, want to, but it is a wanna, yeah, wanna, it is the what is that, the connection word.
The abbreviation.
Sometimes we have, yeah, sometimes in English music we learn many more vocabularies, yeah, many vocabularies.
Excellent.
We learn more vocabularies, yeah, vocabularies from this, yeah, exactly. I learned more about it from the music. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. So, as Jeffrey mentioned, and also Rasya, it can improve your mood and you can learn new vocabularies. Yeah, the first thing you can learn through listening to English song is vocabulary and speaking. You know, music can stimulate vocabulary acquisition and retention. What does it mean? It promotes language chunking. Like what? Like you can learn some phrases and chunks through listening to music. Like, for example, there's no one to save me. This is a chunk. And I've learned it through listening to my favorite song. And it helps you master additional words and phrases to use in the context. What do we mean by the context? Actually, most songs are telling a story and they are based on a theme and topic. So they offer the context for vocabulary learning. So you learn vocabulary in a new context related to a topic. And it also improves your spelling. How? Because you need to take notes, write the new vocabularies here and there. So it improves your spelling, definitely. And songs have words used in the everyday language like slangs and idioms used by native speakers. About the pronunciation, yeah, Jeffrey, you are right. You can use songs to develop pronunciation. It's great for learning the rhythm of the language, learning where to put the stress, the intonation, and it helps you learn how words are linked together in connected speech. What do we mean by that? For example, I'm going to write a sentence here. Okay, so can you see the sentence? Actually, I need to, can you see it?
Yes.
I need, yeah, let me change the color. It is not really, it wasn't easy to read. Let me change it. So that would be easy. Okay. So. Okay, so here we are. Can you see it? I think this time you can see it well.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Okay, exactly, that's it. So, what do we mean by connected speech and connected the sounds is this. As you can see, that's ends in a consonant, and it starts with a vowel, I. And how do we connect these two? When we want to read this sentence, we read it as a whole. We say, that's it. That's it. We don't say, that's it. That's it. That's it. We connect the words. And you can hear examples of connected speech like this a lot in English songs. And it helps you to sound more natural. And yeah. Another point which is really important to consider is memorization. What do we mean by that? Actually, scientists have shown that listening to a song and humming along like this, you know, and singing along, whispering, humming along, will help with language learning and memorization. You know, singing new words make them easier to remember. You know, music can do more than lifting your spirit. It's not just the way to relax or feel good about yourself. It stimulates both sides of our brain and has a positive impact on not only learning English, but also general learning. So it is not only about learning English, it's about learning different subjects and materials. And if you listen to it on a regular basis, okay, at the same time you are improving vocabulary and pronunciation, you can improve your memory. It is good for your mind, and it makes words memorable. Listening to the same music repeatedly over and over again and again activates the hippocampus. As you can see in my slide, hippocampus is part of our brain that activates long-term memory storage. So it can be really helpful to move the new words and vocabularies from short-term memory to a long-term memory. Have you noticed, after listening to a song, you can remember it even after a week? You can remember the melody, you can remember several words from it, even if you don't listen to it repeatedly. And another point is you can recall phrases through listening to songs without great effort, and it builds automaticity. What does it mean? It means you can use certain words, you can produce language automatically without putting lots of pressure on yourself. And there is also something that you need to keep in mind, which is remember, rhyme to remember. Rhyming helps you to remember. What do you mean by rhyming? When two words have the same sound, they rhyme. Like what? Like these two words. I'm going to write here. Okay. These two words, they rhyme, bike and hike. Okay? And you can use rhyming not only for learning English words, but also for remembering and recalling, I don't know, phone numbers, address, and so on. And it is the perfect way to remember how to pronounce correct sounds. For example, if you learn a new word and its pronunciation is difficult for you, you can find a word that has similar sound with it. Like, for example, suppose that you want to learn this word, okay, which is somehow new for you. You can find another easier word which you have already learned with the same sound. Okay, let me see. Here we've got Alice.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm very well, thank you. Okay, Alice, can you read this word here? This word?
Horse.
Exactly. Horse in American English and course in British English. Can you give me an example of another word rhyming with this word, having the same sound?
Oh, what is it?
Horse or what? Horse. Indoor. Right? Horse, the animal horse.
Oh, horse.
Horse in American English. Yeah. Horse and course, these two rhyme. So when you want to learn a new word and vocabulary, you can find another easier word. Rhyming, and then it helps you keep it in mind and remember it easily.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Okay. Now, next point, which is really challenging for most English learners, is listening skill and speaking skill. Okay. How is it going to help you to improve your listening skills? It will definitely enhance your language comprehension, also your listening skills, and potentially help you enhance your speaking skills as well. Learning English through songs will definitely help you to train your accent. For example, if you're interested in British accent, or I don't know, American accent, I don't know, a special part of America or a special part of UK, I don't know, Australian accent and different kinds, you can look for the singers from those countries and listen to them, and this way you can improve your accent too. But keep it in mind, accent is the last level. First, you need to focus on correct pronunciation. That's what matters, and then accent. And learning English songs will definitely help you train your accent. As I said, it can sharpen your ears and help you distinguish between different language sounds. So you get used to English sounds, and it can aid in fluency as well. And you know what? When you are learning a language, skills are developed by ears before reading and writing is introduced. Do you agree with me, guys? Did you start getting used to English first by listening to different songs or by reading and writing? Which one was first? Can you help me? Write your answers in the comments below. I mean, sorry, then. With reading, you started with reading, really?
Listening first.
Listening first, yeah, I agree.
Listening first, yeah. Listening comes first. And as you have noticed, you have 2 ears to listen, but 1 mouth to talk. So you listen twice as much you speak. So it's really, really important to improve your fluency. And by listening to English songs, you know, the sound of language becomes part of you over time and won't seem foreign anymore, just like magic, you know? And the last point, which is not least, is learning grammar through songs. You know, let me tell you something. It is true that some songs don't have perfect grammar, but they are good to introduce general grammatical structures, like introducing you different tenses like present simple, past simple, prepositions, and so on. Now, the next question which is really important. Is it enough, guys? Type your answers in the chat room. Is it enough to listen to music to improve your English?
No. No.
Thank you. It's not definitely, but it's a great supplementary resource. Exactly. So, guys, don't rely on listening to music alone for your learning. To be honest, you're not going to learn a language from the ground up just by listening to music, podcasts, radio, or watching TV. But it's best to use as a supplementary part of your language learning program. Definitely. So let's see what we have next. Do's and don'ts. Guys, can you help me with some ideas? What things you need to consider while listening to music in order to improve your English? And what things you shouldn't do? If you know the answer, you can just raise your hand and unmute yourself to collaborate. Let me know your ideas. Anybody who knows things you need to consider, things you need to do while listening to music, and things you shouldn't do?
Try to understand.
You have to try to understand what? What do you mean by try to understand? Can you elaborate on that?
Every lyric I heard.
Excellent. Perfect. Focus on the lyrics. Great. What else?
I think and try to the singing song and then practice the pronouns in the lyrics of the songs.
Yeah, practice the pronunciation. How do you practice the pronunciation? How do you do that? Just listening once will help, or you need to listen over and over?
By repeating the lyrics.
Yeah, by repeating the song and then singing.
Excellent. I'm seeing lots of great, let's say, answers here. We can sing the song. Excellent. Singing along. Great idea. And we get familiar with new cultures, different cultures. Excellent. Some English songs have bad value. We have to choose the best ones. Excellent. It is something personal. You have to find the song that you love and you like the content. Yeah, imitate. Excellent. Perfect. Yeah, singing the songs along. Good ideas. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your collaboration. Perfect.
Whole family is watching me.
Russia? I didn't hear you.
Yes.
Be careful. What did you say, Russia?
No.
You just said something.
Sorry.
Okay, so, and
yang kita pilih gambarnya, gambar yang sudah ada di HP kita. Misalkan saya sedang ikut pelatihan Bimtek Persaluran Aisyah. Saya klik yang ini ya. Kemudian klik select yang bagian atas.
I'm sorry, I don't really understand what you're talking about. I can't hear you well. So to be careful with the slang words in songs. Perfect. Excellent. Writing the new phrases and vocabularies down. And don't translate word by word. Perfect. Great. Thank you so much. Now let's see what I've got here for you. Okay. Now, the do's and don'ts. The first point you need to consider is listening to clear songs. The song that is not too fast, too slow, too easy, too long, too difficult, not having very common language. This is really important. The songs you listen to must be in everyday language. And it must be somehow easy to hear for you. Keep in mind that pop songs sometimes use informal everyday language, which wouldn't be right in formal writing, like wanna, gonna, ain't, and things like that. So be careful, you cannot use them in writing. Listen to as many English songs as possible and open your mouth and sing. I know that some of you might not like listening to yourself or might not like your own voice, but that's okay. Give it a try. Because if you sing, since you are imitating the sounds, your tongue will become more accustomed to English sounds. And it would be a practice for your tongue. And it can improve your pronunciation. The more you can sing from memory, not from the lyrics, the more you get fluent. This is also really important. You can play English songs in the background while doing other activities, multitasking. And soon you find yourself singing along with the song. And so listening passively also helps in the background. For example, you're writing something, let the music play. And when you learn English songs, you will tend to repeat them. And, you know, you will enjoy practicing English at the same time you're learning something. You can just go online and search for any kind of music you find enjoyable, as your friend said. You have to go for the best one, for your best. And then make a playlist of your own. Make a playlist of your favorite song. But don't always play the songs in order. Sometimes play them randomly and try to guess the lyrics. Okay? And
I'm so sorry, Miss.
Yeah.
So you have 10 minutes left, yeah, because we have Q&A session also, and we have
I'm about to finish. Don't worry.
Also. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss. Sorry.
No problem. Write down lyrics and pay much attention to listening a few times. So writing down the lyrics is really important, and highlighting unknown words and looking them up to have a deeper understanding. And also, you know, sometimes repeating and listening to a song over and over might get really, you know, boring, but it is worth it. So don't skip it. Keep listening to the songs, new songs, but go back to the song, to the first song in your playlist after some time. Now, another point you need to consider is try to listen to mainstream, to popular songs. If you want to have something to talk about with English speakers, it would be better to listen to popular ones. And also pick a music you love. Again, that's really important. And don't go for the songs that don't have lyrics available. Now, what do you think? Do you think that people having different English level can listen to all kinds of music, kinds of songs, and benefit from them? What do you think, guys? Can they all listen to a song and benefit from, let me give you an example. Okay, I'm going to sing a short part of my favorite song for you, and I want you to tell me what level is it good for. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to sing live. Okay.
Okay, ready.
Okay,
Okay. So, let me sing.
Okay.
So my favorite song is Someone You Love. So let me see. Okay. Okay. So I just, sometimes, okay, you get excited and you forget what you wanted to sing. So I'm going to start. I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to save me. This all and nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need somebody to heal, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess it's kinda like the way you numbed all the pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pull it off. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. Okay, this is part of my favorite song, and what I meant by singing along and, let's say, singing along, singing by heart is this. Okay, good, Bivon, excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much. B2, good, Raymond. B1, excellent, guys. As most of you guessed correctly, this song is suitable for B1, B2, and also C1. Thank you so much. Thank you for your compliment. And why? Because it is full of idioms and new words and phrases. So an A1 and A2 learner can't benefit from this song. It is good for them to listen, to get used to the natural sounds, but they won't learn English through this song because this song would be difficult for them. Now, so keep it in mind, you have to choose target-oriented songs. What do we mean? We mean that if you are a beginner level learner, listen to easy and slow music, such as ballad, pop, and country songs. By ballads, we mean songs which have a short story, a love story or romantic story, something like that. And here are my, let's say, my suggestions for you. These songs are songs which are appropriate for A1 and A2 level, like Yesterday, Hello, A Photograph, Safe and Sound, True Colors, Thinking Out Loud, Love Yourself, and Just the Way You Are. Now, how is it for upper level? If you're an intermediate level learner or higher, these are my, let's say, my suggestions for you. Shallow, Hello, Budapest, Someone You Love, All of Me, New Rules, and Wake Me Up. You can listen to them, but for advanced learners, you can go beyond just listening to the songs and checking the lyrics. You can check the background of the songs. What I mean, you can check the song facts. You can see when it was produced, the awards it has won so far, about the singers, biography, and you can just expand it beyond only listening and learning new words and phrases. That's how it must be for higher levels. And here I've got some resources for you. There are some apps and websites that you can just find the best songs and also the greatest hits and mainstreams. Actually, Fluency is not free. It is free for 2 weeks, but after 2 weeks, you need to sign up. Then we have eJoy, which is an application, mobile application. You can just download it and use it. It is really good to help you improve your English through listening to music. I'm sure you are familiar with the Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, and Google Play, and also Amazon. But the last three websites are lyrics websites. I mean, you can find the lyrics for the songs in lyrics.com, exposed lyrics, and also lyricstraining.com. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you guys for your patience and for your collaboration. I'm sorry if I couldn't manage the time properly because I thought that I'm going to be the second speaker. So I had planned for that, but all of a sudden you asked me to start. So that's why I couldn't manage the time really. So thank you for your collaboration and for your patience. And yeah,
thank you.
The mic is yours.
Miss Alami, can we have the PPT?
I have already sent it to Mr. Baku, and they can share it with you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
My
well,
pleasure.
thank you very much, Miss. I would like to say thank you very much for Mrs. Sanaya to deliver such excellent lesson, and we have many things, new things, yeah, from listening listen the music, yeah, such as we can understand well about the vocabulary spelling, and then the context and the pronunciation exactly, and then the memorization, and also listening skill and public speaking skill. As we are together, it's really important for us for by listening music. Yeah, I think most of us can understand well about how to speak in English, how to listen in English. It is because of listening music, of course. And sometimes we have missed in music listening of in listening in our listening skill. Yeah, how to get it, such as Miss Sarah said just now, that we have to repeat again and repeat again about listening music. And thank you very much, Miss. Let us say thank you very much, Mrs. Sarah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's give applause for today's material. Okay, for all everybody, give applause for today's material. Thank you very much.
And we still have one expert teacher. Her name is Salma Shahawi. Hi, teacher Salma. How have you been?
How are you? Yeah, great. What about you?
I'm great. Thank you very much.
First, I want to say hi to everyone here, and I want to say well done, Mrs. Sarah. I'm so happy. I'm really sorry I left in the middle of your presentation because my baby, like, you know, mom and baby stuff. I'm really sorry, but I'm sure that it would be great. I will be watching the recording.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
thank
your
you so much.
compliment, and that's totally fine. I know that. I'm a mother myself. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Hello, everyone. Should I start now, Mr. Paco and Mr. Jeffrey? Should I start now?
Okay.
Okay. So, hi, everyone. You can see me, right? Okay.
Hello. Can see you.
Great. Actually, my presentation will be fun as Miss Sarah's did. So we will have a lot of questions at the end if you have any questions. But first, I want all of you now to just keep looking at my camera. I'm going to change the filter and you have to guess my presentation will be about what. Of course, you know the title of the presentation, but let me guess. If I do like this, oh, you see me inside a TV now, right? Thumbs up in your camera, thumbs up like this if you can see me inside a TV. Yeah, I'm in the TV, right? That's great. So it means that we are going to talk about movies. We're talking about everything that we watch on a TV or a YouTube or everything you can do. Yes, great. So am I good on TV? Okay, so I'm sorry about the lighting. I'm trying to, it's a little dim. I'm really sorry. So let me change another filter and see here. You think it's a TV or theater? You can write on the chat box.
Theater.
Or theater, yeah. Also, if you are going on theater, it can be doing the same thing. But since we are in COVID-19 time or all this, we can stick to watching TV. So I'm going back to keep it like this. Yes. Okay. Should I share my screen, Mr. Paco, Mr. Jeffrey? Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
I will. Okay, so our presentation, how you're going to learn English through movies. What is the way? All of us want
no movies. All of us watching movies, and that's totally easy for us. Just go on Google, name the movie, and it's easy for us. But how I can get the benefit from watching a movie? How we can do that? But first, I'd like to know what is your favorite movie. So I'm going to send you a link. You just press on the link and you write your favorite movie. Don't write in the chat box. But if you cannot access the link, you can access it in the chat box. But just give me 1 second here. Yes, here. Okay. Now in the chat box, you will find a link. Just go to this link and write what is your favorite movie. We are going to see it all together and everyone answer will be showing on the screen. You're going to see everyone answer here. It would be great if you also write your name. So we have here 7. Yeah, 7, 1 comment. 10. We have maximum maybe. So Tangled. Someone write Tangled. Someone first one write Tangled. If you cannot access this link, please write it in a chat box because sometimes it's set to only 10 people or something. We had also someone said Harry Potter, my favorite movie, yay. We have N with an E. Yes, my favorite series. I love N with an E. Great, well done. Well, great choice.
Miss,
Avatar.
sorry, I can't write.
Avatar.
Miss,
You cannot,
sorry, I can't write because I just recovered from my DVD.
It's okay, no problem.
So I only talk.
No
I
problem.
love non-fiction movie.
What is your favorite movie then?
Non-fiction.
Okay, this is the category of the movie. I mean the name of the movie itself. Just think about one.
I don't recall for the name, but in the group it's called, non-fiction because there is a fiction, non-fiction, something like that, and I love non-fiction.
Okay,
I love science.
That's great. That's great.
Instead of romance, I don't like romance. Nor mystery.
I love comedy movies. So, by the way, the link I sent, maybe it's going to take 10 parts or something. So you can continue writing in the chat box. We have SpongeBob SquarePants. Let me start from the beginning. Yeah, we have here Forrest Gump. And my favorite movie is Benjamin Button. SpongeBob SquarePants. I wrote my name on the link. Oh, okay. It's fine. No, it's fine. Vampire Diaries. Tirana. Oh, yeah, Mrs. So, am I Mrs. Tirana? Hi, Mrs. Tirana. This is the name of the movie or your name? I'm sorry. I'm confused. Pretty Jackson. Okay. Shadow Hunters. So, yeah, we have a lot of movies here. Great. I feel we have different kind of categories. And here the Lions. Pink Panther. I see a lot of animation movies. Good. I love animation movies. Good. Run. Avatar. Yeah. Yeah, look, we have a lot of movies here in different categories. So let's go back to our presentation. Thank you everyone for writing. Here, first, that's me. Yay. Yeah, that's me. Okay. First, we are going to talk about how to learn movies, how to learn English through movies. And we already answered this question, what is your favorite movie? So watching movies is supposed to be fun, right? How can you learn while having so much fun with the film? So how we can learn and also in the same time have the fun, not feel, oh my God, we're going to learn English for movies. That's so boring. No, it's going to be fun. And more importantly, why should you learn with movies instead of textbook? I'm not saying textbook is not good. No. Textbook is really important to learn English from. But if you were looking for some fun while learning, you can go for the movies. Okay. So if you like to watch movie, thumbs up in the camera. Show me thumbs up if you like to watch movies. Yeah. If you never likes to watch movie, thumbs down. Okay, I see a lot of thumbs up. And the one who turned off the camera, you can type in the chat box yes or no. We can go to the chat box. Matrix. Yes, we have. Okay, yes. We have a lot of yes. So, I'm going to tell you some reasons why we should learn English through movies. Okay. Number one, you will get to real English. You know that the English movies are real people are there, right? So you're going to learn English with real people, like not textbook. The textbook's very standard, like you're writing an essay or something. But if you want to learn everyday English,
You know the difference between everyday English and standard English? You know the difference? Who can tell me what is the difference between everyday English and standard English? You can feel free. Who wants to answer? What is the difference between everyday English and standard English? No one just turn on the mic and speak if you want. Okay, Elise. Hi, Elise. I'm saying that correct, Elise?
Yeah, Elise.
Elise, nice name, Elise. So what is the difference between everyday English and standard English?
I think everyday English is like informal conversation, and standard English is about informal situation maybe.
Very good. Well done for you. So I'm gonna ask another question. If you're in a restaurant, or you're going to a movie, or if you're meeting a friend, which English you're going to speak? The everyday English or the standard English? Just turn on your mic and feel free to answer.
Everyday English?
Again, if you are going to a restaurant like you are going to, okay, I'd like to eat burger and pizza. You're going to a restaurant, or you're going to meet a friend. Which English you're going to use? The everyday English or the standard English?
Everyday English. If we meet someone we know,
yeah,
we
our
talk in
friend. I said
English.
Friend. Yeah, very good. I'm sorry. Who was saying, because I missed the name? What's your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Yeni Augustin.
Hi.
Yeah.
Thank you for your answer.
Yeah.
Thank you for your answer. Thank you so much.
If we meet someone we know at the movie or at the restaurant or anywhere, then we talk everyday English. But if we don't know someone, yeah, we use standard English, because if in standard English, sometimes we use formal conversation, something like that, because maybe we have to chit chat, knowing each other first, something like that.
Exactly.
And then talk blah blah blah.
Yeah, exactly. Very good. So with a friend or with someone we know, you can speak everyday English. Okay, but again, standard English is for books, for essays. And if you for example, if you are in a professional meeting or in a professional speaker, you are a professional speaker or something, you can use a standard English, and that's fine. But now we only speak about everyday English. Okay, so the English you learn through books, or it's the same, that is not the same like you are hearing from the people outside in the street. It's not the same. It has difficult words and stuff. No, for example, in the beginner English classes, you might have learned how to say nice weather we are having, right? You can say, for example, if there's a nice weather, you can say, oh, nice weather, right? This is everyday English. But in standard English, some people say it's raining cats and dogs. What meaning of rain, cats and dogs? Can you see cats and dogs coming from the sky? Can you see cats and dogs coming from the sky? Thumbs up, thumbs down. No, it's not true, but it means that it's heavily raining, or the weather is not good. Okay, so this is standard English, and that's everyday English. So in spoken English, in movies, the spoken English, the one we speak, it's very natural, like you're talking to a friend. It's also very close to what you hear if you're speaking with a native speaker. So if you're meeting a native speaker, he will going to speak with you. If you're a friend with him, or there's a casual conversation, so you're going to speak everyday English. The same to the movies. Again, I'm talking about the movies that speak everyday English, not kind of movies that has bad words. No, okay? I'm talking about everyday polite English, to be clear. Okay. Number 2, you learn English words in a context. For example, if you're learning the word happy, and suddenly you find it in a sentence, just reading, okay, there's a word happy. It's better for you to learn it in a sentence, or you hear it from someone who's actually acting like he's happy. Which one is better for you? Just seeing in a book, or actually seeing someone saying happy and he's acting like he's really happy and excited? Which one is better for you?
Seeing someone happy.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you so much. You can write in the chat box also your answer, by the way. If you cannot turn on the mic, you can write in the answer in the chat box. Exactly. So it's better for you to say it in a context. So for example, let's say that you're watching a crime films, okay? Who love crime films? Oh, I hate crime films. So after watching like 10 or 20 movies, you will start to learn some vocabulary related to this crime movies. Okay, so when you are watching a lot of crime movies, you will learn some words related to this because you watch a lot of crime scenes and action. So you will know. You're not reading it, you're just watching it. So when our eyes see more, we learn faster. And by the way, there are people who prefer to listen more than looking to a movie, or just preferring to listen to an audio. So it's fine. So you have to choose which you prefer, listen or to watch and listen at the same time. So usually, for example, we study things like where and how we can put it in a grammar form, like where did you go, or how do you want, what do you want, like this. Okay, so in the movies, you will learn how to take all this together in one sentence, like what do you know, what do you do, how did you do. Like you will learn even the fluent, the way that you go with the conversations. Not only more vocabulary, you will learn even how to be fluent. I mean, like, you know the meaning of fluent? Thumbs up, or just write yes or no if you know the meaning of the word fluent. Fluent, like, even sometimes people are not that good in English, but they are fluent. They can speak English naturally. Yes, they can connect together, and they can, yeah, like you're speaking to a friend, like you're speaking in the same way you're in your mother tongue. Okay, for example, let's say you learn the word detective. A word detective, who knows the meaning of the word detective? Detective. So if you want to learn the word detective, what's your first thing you want to do? If you just see the word detective in somewhere in a book or something, what is the first thing you will do with it to know the meaning of the word detective? You're going to look at a dictionary. What do you think? People, hi. Hi. So what you're going to do first, if you see, for example, the word detective, maybe you're going to look in a dictionary, right? And to look at the meaning of it. And it is a person who investigates crimes. But you can forget it really easily. This word, you can really forget it. Oh my God, I forgot what I just learned. But imagine that you saw a crime movie and there is a detective all the way in the movie, and he's doing a lot of crazy stuff, and he is trying to get to think and do smart things. You will know, oh, this is such a smart detective. You will know this is a detective because all the movie, the people are saying, hi, Mr. Detective, hi, Mr. Detective. You will know the word detective because people... Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so you, through the movies, like it's 2 hours movies, 1 hour and a half, you will learn the word detective all through the movies. Okay. Also, the body language. The body language helps you to learn more. If you're looking to the person who's talking, you will learn more through the body language. You know, if he's angry or he's smiling, or he's sad or sounds sad, or sounds, you know, like upset or something. When you look at the person who's talking, the body language makes a difference in learning English. So there's a lot of things you should learn English from movies. But now I will tell you how you can learn English through movies. I know movies. I know a lot of websites. I know YouTube. I know a lot of movies names. But how I learn English through movies? How? Please help me. Of course I will. I'm kidding. So first thing, you should listen to all the movie one time. Actually, there's a lot of techniques, but I'm going to tell you the technique I'm using. I never travel into any English-speaking country. I never. But all my language or my English I got from college, plus learning from movies and English and songs and everything. So I'm going to tell you the way I learned, how I learned it.
First, you listen to a movie. So if you have a movie, listen and watch all the movie. Watch all the movie with the subtitle, with everything. That's fine. Just watch it for the first time to know what's all about. I'm talking about beginners, okay? I'm talking about beginners. So after that, if you like the movie and you feel it's nice, I can rewatch it again. I can watch it again. That's fine. So try to watch it the second time and try to act like the people. Like this is the first step. This is the first step. You can act out like the people, how they talk while they are moving their body, their hands, and the facial expression. That makes different in learning English, by the way. It's not only just talking, hi, my name is Salma, and I'm happy to be here. That's boring, right? When you say, hi, my name is Salma, and I am happy to be here, which one is better? Which one you feel is better? The first one or the second one?
Second one.
The second one.
Yeah, it's the same words, the same sentence, but the difference here is the how you act out. So acting out while you're speaking is really interesting and makes you fluent in English. Okay, so number one, watch. Number two, imitate. Imitate like you are acting like the people in the movie. Let's keep going. Yeah. Also, writing down what the sentences and new words that you hear. And I want to say something, by the way, about learning English through movies is not taking one time. For example, I'm going to sit for 1 hour to watch a movie and I'm going to learn English from it and that's it and never watch it again. No. You have to keep watching. This today, maybe after tomorrow you watch it again. Maybe today I'm going to listen. After tomorrow I'm going to act, and after tomorrow I'm going to write. So you have to keep going. Don't stop, even for 5 minutes a day. Let's say 10 minutes. Let's be honest. 10 minutes a day makes a difference in learning English. But you never give up. Don't give up in learning English because it takes time. Maybe it takes a year or two, but you have to be every day. Every single day. I'm not having time, teacher. I am busy. I'm a student. I have work to do. I'm a mom. Whatever. You have 10 minutes. I'm sure you have 10 minutes somewhere. You can learn English through movies or through a simple thing. So first thing, listen. Number two, what I just said, I said number two is listen. What about number two? Number one is listening. But what about number two? I forgot. Who can remind me? What is number two?
Act like in the movie.
Acting. Excellent. Thank you. Well, excellent student. So number one is like I said, listening, and number two is acting out, and number three, writing down. If you see a really good sentence or a really nice word, you can write it down. Don't write all the words, but a word just hits your ear. You can just write it down on a piece of paper, and you can have some phrases. You can have your little book. You can name it Miss Salma's book, or my grade book, or my English book, or my movies book. Like a small notebook, you can keep it in your bag and write the phrases and the words you like in the movies. It doesn't have to be big words. No. Maybe simple words, simple phrases. And after writing down and acting down, what else will be happening? You have to repeat again. Try to repeat the short sentence after the actor. Don't worry, I'll tell you exactly what you should have to do with the movie. I'll give you a sample in a minute. And after you repeat again, try to revise again. For example, I'll show you something. Here, for example, let's imagine this is the notebook that we use to write. We listen to a movie and we write some words. After 2 weeks, don't just throw the book away or your notebook away and forget about it. Just open it. Oh, I wrote a word from a movie. Okay, I gave up. So give up is you will learn the word give up, for example. So you have to keep revising what you learn. Again, 10 minutes makes magic, like works magic. Okay, now let's imagine that we are here. We are going now to learn English from a movie. I'm going to share like a series about Friends. Who knows Friends series? Friends. Who knows Friends series? It's an English series.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes. It's a comedian, right?
Yes. Yes. Rachel, Ross, Joey.
Yes,
Yes, I choose that series because it's really nice for learning English.
Okay, but again, if you want to learn English from movies, you have to make sure that this movie is suitable for learning. Some movies are not ever for learning and never even for watching. So you have to make sure this is a good movie. I'm going now to act like I'm a student, okay? Miss Salma now, she's a student. I'm going now to the YouTube and I'm going to write friends and I'm going to act like I want to learn from it, okay? Just give me a second. Here, I just write here from the YouTube friends and I find this little video. Of course, you can find the whole movie or the whole series on Netflix or online website, but let's imagine this is the website we are using and this is the movie we are watching for the first time. Let's imagine that we didn't know about it. We are going to watch it for the first time. Make the screen big, put a headset so you can hear really well. Okay, don't use the laptop speaker. It's very important to use a good headset to know exactly what they are talking about. Okay, first, let's have an idea about this little CC down. Can you see it down here? I'm going to minimize it again. The CC down. Can you see it here, everyone? Yes. If you press on it, it will show what the actors are saying. So it's like a captions. Let's now play a small part of it, and I want you to read and listen. Read and listen in the same time. Okay?
No problem.
You
can borrow it, by the way.
No problem.
Hey, where's everybody? They took Ben to the park.
Okay, I stopped it here. Okay, let's imagine that we already watched the whole series, but now we are starting to learn. I just played a few seconds. Let's play it again.
Hey, where's everybody? They took Ben to the park.
Okay, so here she said, where's everybody? Where's everybody? They took Ben to the park. Where's everybody? They took Ben to the park. So, oh, a new word. Okay, everybody, it's a new word for me. Okay, or if it's like the sentence, where is everybody? This is a question. Okay, so you write it, where's everybody? And now, like the next day or the same day, if you have time, you can like act like Rachel or the Jennifer here. Where's everybody? Where's everybody? Where's everybody? Where's everybody? Where's everybody? You act out. Act out. They took Ben to the park. So everyone try to act out with me. I want someone to do Rachel and I do the other one. Who's going to say, where's everybody?
Where's everybody?
The same way she say, not where is everybody? No, I'm not saying to do it like this. Where is everybody? Where is everybody?
Where's everybody?
Where's everybody? Act like,
Where's everybody?
Where's everybody?
Okay. Excellent, very good. Let's go to the other part.
Where have you been?
Okay.
Out. Hey, where's everybody? They took Ben to the park.
They took Ben to the park. They took Ben to the park. Okay, so for example, I'm going, Mr. Sarah, can you join me in this part? Okay, you're going to say the first part, where's everybody? And I'm going to answer. You just say, where's everybody? Okay?
Where's everybody?
They took Ben to the park. Again?
Where's everybody?
They took Ben to the park. Thank you. Really, it's very simple. Thank you so much, Miss Sarah. So it's very simple, just repeating. Okay? And keep going and watch the rest of it.
Out. Had some lunch. Just me. Little quality time with me. Hey.
Okay. Who just listened to a really good phrase? Just tell me any phrase you just listened to. Where's everybody? They took Ben to the park. Anyone? Anyone catch any word? What the word you just catch?
Where have you been?
Where have you been? Where have you been? Very good. Where have you been? Like, where are you? Where you were going?
Just out.
Exactly. Thank you. Look, it's very easy. And you have to keep watching it till the end. But to make it fun for you, you have to watch all of it for the first time and know exactly what they are talking about and then start learning. Okay? So, we are all here. Now, is the time for open, sorry, just 1 minute. Is the time for open discussion if you have any questions. This is simple, very, very easy. So do you have
any question about how to learn English through movies? Why is it getting small? You can write your question in the chat box, or just turn on the mic and ask about the ways. What is your... Yes?
May I ask? Yeah.
Sure.
My name is Ling from Jakarta.
Hi.
I'd like to ask you about how to learn the movie. But you said that the first one is we watch the movie first without with the subtitle or not?
Yeah, with your language subtitle to know what it's all about. Yeah.
Okay.
For beginner learners. That's
beginner learners.
Level.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you think it's better is without subtitle?
Yeah. This is the oh, sorry, I forgot to say, this is for the first time you're watching with the subtitle, but when you watch it again and again, no, you have to remove all the subtitles.
And then check it.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. Again, for the first time ever to watch a new movie for you, watch it with the subtitle if you are a beginner. But after that, next time, if you want to catch the words and everything and act out, try to remove all the subtitles and just forget about it. Okay? And you can use the English subtitles. Don't use your language subtitles.
Yes.
Thank you, Shafia. Thank you, Hosna. They are in the chat. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So, any question, everyone? Put in the chat box if you want.
Hello.
If not, hello. Hi.
Hi, this is Hanan. I'm from Egypt.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too. Thank you so much, VLC, for this effort, and thank you, Miss Kelly. I'm really proud to hear you and watch you this.
Will you raise your voice, please?
Sorry?
Will you raise your voice, please?
Okay, now can you hear me? Because there was noise, I don't know from where.
Oh yeah, it's fine now. Go ahead.
Okay. It's great to hear this noise is not from my side. I don't know from where.
Sorry, I'm so sorry for all everybody and Miss Salma Sahawi. So you know that after this we have a Q&A session.
Oh yeah, we have, okay.
After this, we have Q&A session.
Okay, so we'll take this question and then we'll start this part. Yeah, again, your question again, I'm sorry.
Okay. It's a great idea to learn English through movies because we gain a lot of vocabulary, and it's how do these native speakers are using these words or these vocabulary in their life, the daily life. But sometimes I don't want to say grammatical mistakes, but the grammar side is not perfectly shown to be learned through the movies. Sometimes they are not using the grammatical rule in the perfect way or the correct way to be used. How can we improve this point?
Thank you for your question. I just said in the beginning that learning English through movies is not something you learn it for college or your university. No, ever. If you're depending only on movies for college, no, I don't think this is a good idea. You have to learn it like your grammar. You have your own books, your textbook. You know English. You're learning English for like from grammar English from a books or a text. But if you want to be fluent, like you want to just speak English with friends and have a good time with your family in English. So is this to be fluent, or as a start, you can learn it from a movie. It's a start. It's a good start. But then you have to learn the grammar so you can make the difference. Oh, he said it correct or said not. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you for your question. And thank you, everyone. Now it's Mr. Jeffrey and Mr. Bacchus time. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Miss. I'd like to say thank you very much for Miss Salma Shahawi, for this explanations. Explanation. It has a good explanation for today, and it's really excellent, and it's really exciting for us, to learn about English as well as possible through movie. I think it's just now Sarah Alami told me about how to improve our English by through music, music listening music, and for the second one is how to improve our English from Salma Sahawi. How to improve our English through movie. Well, actually we have, well, ladies and gentlemen, we have both of speakers. We have the best both of speaker of both teachers about teachers English. It's really exciting for us. It's really nice for us to understand well how to improve our English as good as possible. Well, now it is time to Q&A session. It's time to Q&A question for everybody who wants to ask something. For everybody who wants to ask something for our meeting for today. I'd like to give you all 30 minutes for asking questions to the teachers Sarah and teacher Salma to ask the question. Don't forget, on the last 10 minutes we will do attendance list. So make sure you are still with us until the end later. Well, I will give you the time. Just raise your hand and then keep or switch on your or unmute your voice and then switch on your camera, please. Just raise your hand, please, to ask the question, and then choose one of the teachers or the speaker.
All right. Thank you so much for the time, Mr. Duty.
Okay.
I'd like to ask a question. First of all, my name is Nana, and it's been a wonderful presentation of both speakers. It was all great for Miss Sarah Alami and Miss Salma, right? I'd like to address my question to Miss Salma in particular. Learning English through movies is a very great tool to to facilitate our students, right? And myself as a teacher. By the way, I'm an English teacher in Indonesia. But I have been always wondering what is the perfect duration for a class or for, let's say, for our students to see or watch movies, and then they can actually learn English from it. Because what I have been experiencing is that when I gave them movies with the whole movies, like 1.5 hour movies, they tend to be bored later. So it was quite challenging for me as a teacher to keep them engaged to the movies, as well as try to pick up some languages from the movies itself. And they've always wanted to have Indonesian subtitles, while I have always forced them to know it's better to use the English subtitles so that you can really learn the movies and the languages that they always avoid it. So can you give me an enlightenment to to make a very or just a perfect time for showing them a clip or a movies, one movies, and then
Sorry, it's getting noisy in your place. It's a school, so it's getting
sorry,
noisy.
I'm having an agenda here.
So
actually,
can you just type the last part? The last part, just type it.
I think it's not necessary. So I just wonder the perfect time for showing them movies, and then what kinds of activities that will keep engaging them into the learning.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, Miss Nana. Hello, Miss Nana. Miss Nana Astari. Hello, Miss Nana. Hello. Hello, Miss Nana.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry before because now we have two kinds of speakers. I hope very much you can ask for two speakers, for both of speakers. Yeah.
Okay, for
your
both
question,
teachers, yeah.
such as
Yeah, I have another question
but yeah,
for Miss
okay.
Sarah Alami.
It is the first. Sorry. Okay. So you know, Salma Shahawi, do you understand about Miss Nana study questions?
She said about the perfect time that she can let introduce them to the movies. I don't know which age you are talking about, but if you're talking about young age, I'll tell you a different age like briefly. If you're talking about young age, you can let them introduce to this like nursery rhymes and short stories. But before you show them short stories and short videos online, you have to watch it first to know all about it, know everything what's in the video, and then show it to them to know exactly. Maybe some cultures are different from other cultures, so you have to make sure this is suitable for kids, like young kids. If you're talking about beginners, give them like short movies, not long movies, or this kind of movies that is animated movies, is having easy and nice English. And then you can let them, for example, discuss what is a movie about. For example, if we're talking about the Lion King, everyone knows the movie Lion King. You can let them watch it together in a class, or you send it to them, and then at the end of the movie you can ask them questions. So what is the main character, what do you think, what he's doing, what happened at the end? Like, you get to with them to discuss the movie and everything about it, to make sure they understand it through movies, so they learn and they discuss in the same time. And you can give them some words. You, as a teacher, you give them some words, like we have the word lion, we have maybe animals, or where the animals live, where they eat. Through the movie you can take a lot of ideas, if that's your question. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Okay. Okay. For the next, maybe could you? Okay, wait. Miss Nana study. Yeah. Please give the question for Miss Alam, please. If you have any questions.
Sorry, there was a question related to activities to use in the class and using English songs. Can I answer that question?
Yes, of course.
Okay, thank you.
I'll be pleased.
Okay. So regarding the activities you can use through, let's say, playing English songs in the class, there are a variety of activities. Like, you can listen to a song and complete a copy of the lyrics where some of the words have been omitted or missed. Or you can listen to a song and answer comprehension questions. I don't know, listen and correct mistakes in the written copy. Then you can use songs to practice pronunciation in the classroom. And you can use songs in upper levels, like intermediate and higher levels. You can use songs as the basis for a discussion about culture. And you can find lots of song worksheets in the website IS Collective. If you check the website IS Collective, you can easily find varieties of different worksheets for different songs based on different levels. And you can choose the one that you find, let's say you find practical for your class based on your students' needs and their levels.
Can you just write the name of this website, please, in the chat box?
Yeah. And it is not only about music, it has lots of worksheets. Let me see if I can, I'm sorry. I can't type, I don't know why. It doesn't work. Okay, sorry. Let me, So, IS Collective. If you just Google it, I think you need to create an account for yourself as a teacher, and you can also add your own materials there, worksheets there. And I'm not sure if there's any other question.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. For the next questions, thank you very much for the answer of the questions, Ms. Salma Shahawi and also Ms. Alami. And for the next question, who wants to ask? Who wants to ask the question for both of our speaker or both of yeah, for both of teachers. Just okay.
There's a question in the chat box. May I answer that?
Okay. Wait. I'll have to check this.
Okay.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Please, time is yours, Miss.
Here, someone said, hello, I am Tim from Indonesia. Are you teachers? Yes, I am a teacher with 7 years experience learning adult learners as well as kids. Yeah. So learning English through movies is one of the nice ways to encourage the student to love studying English. Yeah, but sometimes we find that the students are not interested to learn another language. They just take the subject based on the school curriculum, so it's the very strict to encourage them. Yeah, so maybe in this kind, I think this person who doesn't like to learn English, another language, maybe he find that the curriculum is hard and the language that is presented to this person is hard, so he just hate the language. Maybe we can change the way we can give him the language. For example, we can ask him. There's a lot of activities actually. There's nothing in my head now, but there's a lot of things you can start getting him to love the language instead of studying. Just forget about studying now, forget about grammar now, forget about like answering questions now. Just get him to watch something, a video or a song, and just act it out. Or you can repeat a song or something. You can just start with him to love the language. If it's his kind of adult learner, you can get him to, for example, join and this is like a lot of applications online that you can speak with the native speakers. Just speak out and have fun. That's it. You can, in this time, you have to choose the good teacher to make her or him love the language or love the English language. And if he doesn't like it, okay, just give him what you want to do. What you want to listen more, or you want to watch pictures, or you want to write. You should know what he likes the most. Some people, when they listen more, they doesn't even like to listen. They like more to read. So you have to know what this student wants. What you have to make sure about this student. He wants what? He wants to read more, or listen more, or watch more. Maybe people who doesn't even like to read. So forget about reading. Try another skill. So you have to know about your students.
Okay. Okay, Sarah, Miss Sarah, you do you raise your hand? Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to add something. Actually, regarding watching movies, the movies you can use in the classroom easily. There are some course books. I know that Miss Alma is also familiar with them. There are some movies related to course books like sorry, ISL Collective, Salmaja. ISL Collective, my bad.
Okay.
I have missed that L related to that website. So yeah, ISL Collective. So you can use them, and they are topic related, and they are, the language which is being used there is safe for students to learn, so they don't use bad language, and there are real people talking in real situations. Like, for example, new Headway series, they have videos, speak outs, projects which are great books for teenagers. I don't know, solutions course books, they also have movies and videos beside, and they also have some worksheets that you can use easily, prepared for them. So I recommend them because I have also used them in my classes, and they are really fun, and students like them because they are short, let's say, episodes, not very long to make them bored. And every time they get to know new people, and they listen to new stories also. Thank you.
Also, there's a question. Actually, it's an important one. I'd like to answer it. Someone says that, will you, just 1 minute here. Yeah, I prefer, no, not this one, sorry. Someone saying that, will you just recommend a name of a movie that is nice for us to watch? Actually, there's a lot of movies there, but If you are worrying about watching a movie that is not appropriate and you are afraid, you can go to this website. I'm going to send it to you on the chat box. This is a website or an application. Before you watch a movie, you write the name of the movie in this website. It will tell you all about the movie. Is it nice for children? If it's not nice for children, it has crime, it has blood, it has inappropriate scenes, it has what you will know everything about the movie before you watch it. I do that sometimes. I hate movies that has inappropriate scenes and crime and blood scenes. So before I watch it, I just write the name of it and look at the reviews and everything. And if it's good, you can go ahead. I can show you if I'm allowed to share screen just for 1 second. Is that okay? I'm sorry, I'm going just to show you the website. Yeah, this is the website. Just here write the name of the movie. For example, let's here write a movie Tangled. If you want to watch a movie called Tangled, you love the poster, so I like to watch Tangled. Here you write Tangled in the search, and then right here, this is the movie we want to watch. So you will find here the rate, okay? And also here, this one, PG. So if you find PG, so it's suitable for everyone. If you find PG-13, so only 13 years and above can watch it. PG or G-15 or 18. If you find R, so it's not suitable at all. So PG is suitable for everyone. And you will find the duration. And if you go down, you will find the plot. And even more important, if you just keep going down here, the storyline here, the parent guide, press on parent guide, and you will find here everything about the movie. What stuff that you can, violence, alcohol, fighting, like a lot of things you can see before you watch the movie. So you want to make sure it's a good movie or not. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Al.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for the question for all everybody around here. Because we have limitation of times, yeah, for Q&A session. Yeah, we have 30 minutes for Q&A session. Of course, we have the end of Q&A session. So, yeah. Okay, Rasha. Yeah, welcome, Rasha. So because Rasha just now has problem, yeah, has problem with the connection internet
Yes, I'm
connection.
using my phone because the
Yeah.
computer is slow.
Okay, that's all for okay, it's okay, doesn't matter. Okay, that's all for the Q&A session without even realizing that the time is running out. Yeah, it's really exciting for me. Yeah, although we have 2 hours more, yeah, 2 hours more, start from 12, 14, yeah, 12, 2 hours more, yeah. We don't realize that we have close to what is that, 2 hours left, 2 hours realizing.
Okay.
So apparently we are limited by the times. Yeah, honestly, we are all still want to hear the experiences and knowledge from you, Teacher Sarah and Teacher Salma. And ultimately, before closing this meeting, let's hear words from participants. Yeah, from participant about participant impression after what is that? Impression after joining in ETC batch 2 by VLC-Indonesia in the third day. And I need two people, yeah, or 2 persons from Indonesia and 2 persons from the out country or foreign country from out of Indonesia. Okay, I'd like to choose both of, yeah, I'd like to choose two participants from this from this meeting, yeah. Okay, so now we have to 72 participants in today's meeting. We have here we have Rina, Bandung, Indonesia, and Sofiantin. And don't forget for all everybody to open your camera or switch on your camera, please, for this for today's. Yeah, I need all of you. Yeah, I need all of you to open your camera, to switch on your camera to for today's meeting. Well, I want to choose from Indonesia. Yeah, I want to choose I Suryani. Hello, Mrs. I Suryani, are you there? Unmute, please. Unmute your face, please.
Oh, hi everyone.
Okay. Give to the teachers about impressions for today's meeting.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. It is very amazing for me. Miss Salma, thank you. And Miss Sarah, thank you. Can I give my opinions regarding to yours explanation, please?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So it is very interesting for me to end my language about English. So this is my my opinions regarding to the explanation. So learning English by listening to the music and watching the movie is more effective to get more vocabularies, right? Is that right? So,
yeah.
All right.
So as a teacher, we should give an interesting movie which appropriates for their age. I think this all my opinions. Okay, Miss Salma, thank you very much for your explanation.
Nice of you.
And also to Miss Sarah. Thank you very much for your explanations. It's very amazing for me.
My pleasure.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much,
Thank you
Mrs.
very much.
Suryani. It's really best impression from you. And actually, of course, we realize it that we learn most of us learn about English from music and listening music and also watching movie. Okay. For the next one, okay, we have 65 of participants here. Yeah, I need all of you to switch on your camera. Please. Okay. So, okay, I want to choose one from Siti Nur Ainun. Are you there? Hello, Siti Nur Ainun. Are you there? Okay, no one, yeah? Okay, no. Okay, I'm going to choose Alice Rahmawati. Hello, Miss Alice Rahmawati. Are you there?
Thank you for the opportunity,
Okay.
Mr. Jufri.
Okay.
I would like to say thank you very much to Miss Sarah Alami and Miss Salma Shahawi. From both of you, I have learned many things. Learning English with sing a song and movie. I'm so great to join in this event, and don't forget someday if you want to go to Indonesia, Miss Sarah and Miss Salma, don't forget to come and visit Ciamis in West Java.
Sure.
Sure.
It would be my pleasure.
Will do.
Okay.
Definitely.
Call me.
Don't worry. Okay.
Thank you very
But
much.
also don't forget to visit Madura, yeah, Miss Salma.
Thank you so much. Oh,
Miss
I'd
Salma, Miss
like
Sarah,
to
all
say,
everybody here.
Also
I'd like to say
visit
something quick
Bandung, West
for-
Java. Parisman Java, Bandung, West Java, Indonesia.
Yeah.
So I'd like to say something for Mr. Paco. Mr. Paco, would you please share our Instagram profile, Mrs. Sarah, and Mrs. Sarah's Instagram profile and my Instagram profile, so everyone can follow and like. So it would be great if you have any question. I just checked Miss Sarah's profile and it's amazing, mashallah. So I'm happy to have you on my Instagram. Don't forget to share this important thing. Don't forget to
I
share that.
follow you, Mrs. Salma and Miss Sarah.
Okay.
That's great.
I have already follow your Instagram, Miss Sarah and Miss Salma Sahawi, of course. Okay. For next one, hello Rasha, are you there?
Yes, hello.
Rasha. Yeah.
Yes.
Next, yeah, please.
And also, is this closing?
Yeah, Rasa. Yeah, maybe he still has a trouble with yeah. Rasha, are you there?
Yes. Bro Jeffrey.
Okay. Yeah. Please choose two people from abroad, please.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna choose. Who should I choose? Use Lily. Are you there? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How do you feel for joining this topic by teacher Sarah and Salma?
Well, yes, thank you. Thank you for your questions. I think it's really nice because sometimes student usually bored with our. For example, in Indonesia, we usually give a grammar to the students or sometimes conversation, and then it is need for us to give them like songs or film to show them in the class. So it makes them interest to the subject, English, study English. So this is very nice, I think, about both Mr. Sarah and Miss Sarah and Miss Salma. It's very nice, I think. They give us They give us some suggestion how to make our student make happy. We just not give them about the topic that give syllabus that are in the syllabus. So it's need for us as the teacher to give them some song or movies, in our class. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Sarah and Mr.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So you know, Rasha.
Yes.
We are already choose. Three participants from Indonesia. So now, please choose both of participants from abroad. Hello, Rasha.
Okay. So I'm gonna choose one more person. Okay.
Okay. From abroad.
So what I'm gonna choose. Okay.
We have
there's a lot of names.
Fernanda.
Okay, just give me a second.
Yeah.
How about Mulyadi? Hello, Mulyadi?
Okay.
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Okay.
Okay. So Mulyadi maybe still
I'm sorry, Mr.
Okay.
Jeffrey. I'm really sorry for interrupting you, but I really apologize. I have to leave. I'm really happy that I'm joining you, so I have to leave now. So thank you, everyone. See you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Salma, bye.
Going to leave. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Miss Salma. See you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. It was nice to meet you.
I follow you, Miss Salma.
Thank you. That's my pleasure. Thank you.
Okay. Well, because we have already choose three kinds of people, three kinds of participants from today's meeting, So actually, we have many participants from the other country also. Here we have one more times. I'd like to give times to impression times to Fernanda Velas. Hello, Fernanda Velas, are you there, Miss Fernanda? Yeah. I
actually, Roger.
Yeah. Hello, Miss Fernanda. Could you please to open switch on your camera, please? And
Yes. Okay, wait a minute.
yeah, could you please to open your camera and switch on or switch on your camera? Sorry, Rasa, I don't get your voice clearly.
He can you see me?
Hello, Rasa?
Can you see me?
Okay. Fernanda, please, time is yours. To give us, to give to our teachers, to group of teachers, yeah, maybe Miss Salma Shawi, just leave us just now, yeah. Now, could you please to give the impression for Miss Sarah Alami for today's meeting, please? Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so I love this season because I see the movies to another point of view or improve my English, and I thought that the movies are only for some fun, for yeah, something like that, not for the another or this purpose to learn English or improve our English or pronunciation and our skills.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, that's all. Okay, thank you very much, Miss Fernanda. Yeah, Fernanda Velas. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are all can see how amazing Coach Sarah and Miss Salma, Coach Sarah and Coach Salma is, right? Can you give us for Miss Sarah and Miss Sarah Alami? Could you please to give us the words? The words for VLC-Indonesia. Please, time is yours. Hello, Miss Sarah.
Actually, I'm sorry, you are breaking up. I didn't.
Miss Sarah Alami, yeah. Could you please?
You were breaking up. Could you please come again?
Again, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, could you please to give us the word for VLC-Indonesia? VLC-Indonesia. Okay. Could you please give us the word or give the VLC-Indonesia?
What I think about this
so you know that
workshop? My idea about the workshop?
Impression for VLC-Indonesia.
My impression, yeah, my idea. Actually, as I first said, it is a great workshop. It's a great gathering because nowadays, because of coronavirus pandemic, people and educators have, let's say, that kind of distance from each other. But through these kind of workshops, we can get together, we can share our ideas and our experiences with each other as teachers. And we can create a chance, an opportunity for students to hear teachers from different cultures and different countries. And I want to thank Mr. Baku and you two and all the people in your group and in your team. And you did a great job. Thank you so much for inviting me. And I hope that I can be part of this program for the next upcoming webinars and workshops. Thank you so much for all of you. It was my pleasure to be here.
Thank you, Ms. Sarah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss. Actually, Mr. Beko also has something to say to the teachers and Salma. To Mr. Beko, time is yours. Hello, Mr. Bako. Yeah, I think Mr. Bako has a problem with the connection. Yeah.
Can I say something, Jeffrey?
Yeah, Miss Sarah.
Can I say something? I can see I.S. Agustiani. I'm not sure. She's raising her hand for some time. I'm not sure if you can see her or not.
Oh, okay. Miss Agustiani.
Yes. Hello,
Yeah.
everyone.
Do you have something to say?
Yes. I would like to say thank you to Mrs. Alami. I think this is very good that we Indonesian learn English with the overseas teachers, and not only can sharing about the knowledge and everything, but we can communicate because to fluent English, not only standing in the class, talking with the students. Sometimes, when we talk with students, we have to use our native. If Indonesia, we have to speak Bahasa Indonesia, something like that. But when we talk with you, Mrs. Alami, this is very good. When you raise up about the song lyric, and then the other one about the movie, this is the way teachers do all over the world because it's written in syllabus. And knowing people also in this group, that's very awesome for me, because if without any pandemic, maybe we don't see each other, we will busy with ourselves. But with this Zoom class, I hope not only during the pandemic, but after pandemic also will be continued. Learning English from overseas countries, that's really, really good. So I must say thanks to everyone who make this event happen, and keep going for that, Mr. Jeffrey and Mr. Beko. So thank you. I only can say thank you, thank you, thank you, especially to the speaker, Mrs. Alami. I like you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.
It was my pleasure to be here.
Well, thank you very much, Miss Agustiani, and also Miss Sarah Alami, and for all of everybody for today's meeting. Mr. Mr. Bako has a problem with the connections. Yeah, with the signal connection. He said that to say for all everybody, especially to say for Mrs. Sarah Alami, to say sorry. Yeah, to say sorry because he gets a problem with the signal. Yeah, signal connections in. What is that maybe in Jakarta, yeah, in Jakarta, especially in this. So now the end of our meeting, yeah. I do apologize with the mistakes of me, and don't forget tomorrow we have special thing. We have special thing from Miss Kira from Russia, yeah. Don't forget to always join this class, yeah. Always join this class, and my name is Muhammad Jufri. For all everybody, all participants to attend to this for today's meeting. I'd like to say thank you very much for Miss Sarah also. I hope very much today is not the last for us, but also today is the beginning, the start or the beginning for us to begin our bridge relationship between Indonesia and Iran, and also from many countries such as from Egypt also, and for all countries exactly. Well, thank you very much for all everybody. Thank you, and I'd like to say thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Pak Jufri. Thank you, Mrs. Alami. Hope we can see you soon.
Yeah,
see you next
Come to
time.
Indonesia.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Ya, mungkin bisa ngobrol ataupun chit chat di sini juga nggak apa-apa sama ini. Sekarang mungkin ini sudah keluar secara.
Hello, Mr. Jeffrey. Can I say something?
Yeah, Miss. Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Miss.
sorry for inactive on cam. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's
it's
okay.
okay, doesn't matter.
It's great performance from you, my little brother. That's very nice. I just come here
Yeah,
for
thank you.
and really, really good. So much for me, and it's such a very, very great speakers you have in VLC. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Okay, thank you very much, Miss, and thank you for all everybody.
Yeah, Mr. Geoffrey. Actually, this is my
Yes.
first time to join the class. I already joined the group for
Oh,
several days
okay.
because I was hospitalized due to the DBD, and I just came home last night. But then when I see the Zoom link, then I click. I said, "Oh my God, Alhamdulillah!" So I can join this class. This is really great for me. Yeah,
Yes,
that I can communicate with people from all over the countries, and also you take the speakers from overseas also. This is very good for us, especially the English teachers for Indonesia, so that we can deliver this knowledge to our students to make them speak English fluently, because fluently mean not only that we can talk like native, but they understand how and what, something like that.
Okay. Actually, we have to improve our English as good as possible. Yeah, because because today the weather of Indonesia is not good. Yeah, sometimes raining. Yeah, sometimes not. Yeah, because maybe we have so many problems with our signal connection in every part of Indonesia. Especially for Mr. Bako just now said to me that he can get connection well about his signal in around his house exactly.
But I find it's mostly coming from Bandung. So where is Jakarta?
Okay. Maybe later I will take many numbers. Yeah. Well, no. I think we have just now we have many. Yeah, we have many. We have two people from Jakarta just now, Miss. I don't know who's the names. Yeah, I don't know, but Jakarta. I think just now Jakarta, Indonesia just now. Yeah.
I see. How about the overseas? How many persons? Maybe you must do the promotion again and again, to catch more people.
Yes, of course, Miss. Okay. Well, I have to leave all you all because here is the time for praying asar. Yeah.
Yes,
I do apologize.